Hello, I'm Bai Yang, the contestant. Next, I'll introduce our team's entry for the competition. My team name is Redpill. The name of our work is called Redpill. It comes from the Matrix, the allegory of whether or not to take the pill and see the real world. We perceive that the AI controls us. Our freedom has been violated. It's like the scene described in 1984, where the AI looks at you and the AI is everywhere. We follow the new philosophy led by our mass users of free software have four basic freedoms: 0, the freedom to run the software; 1, the freedom to learn and modify the source code of the software; 2, the freedom to redistribute copies of the software; and 3, the freedom to distribute modified version. That's why our slogan is, fight AI with AI, not be enslaved by AI, kick the red pill and see reality. In order to achieve this, we would like to think that our products have the following characteristics. Easy to use. The main body of the project is completely open source. No exclusion of online services. Can interface with third-party AI services and to qual. Reusability, based on the KISS principle, relies on good open source projects that already exist. Try to be as inexpensive as possible for the individual and to better utilize the excellent performance. Next, to talk about our overall design thinking. First, we use TIDB Quad as the core of storage and compute. Then we use Chrome plugin and VPN proxy to collect data and transfer via HTTP API. The FreeGitHub action is then utilized to execute task offline to perform initial processing of the data. We use Grafana for data presentation and message alerts, where Grafana has a very mature technology set. Users can easily customize their needs and view the current AI impact indicators on their mood. Next was the installation test session. In order to protect privacy, but to crawl beyond fill in the password and other operations, first we've run the numbers. Here we have imported the preset Grafana template. Then we debugged it a little bit. Respectively, log details, mood index, and moody words distribution chart. The user can then set the value alert in the alert. Then a couple of related questions.
From a technical standpoint, how did you solve key problems?
More reference to open source solutions. Both TIDB and Redpill are derived from open source and free software, and Redpill, which is built on TIDB Quad, inherits such a spirit and belief. We choose the technology direction that suits us by selecting the technology of open source software.
What unique features have you built into the application?
The product completely uses TIDB as the aggregation of all labs in operation, and reflects the TIDB in the number of warehouse on the unlimited expansion advantage, but also reflects the chai flash and the OLAP of the ultimate performance embodiment.
What are the main product qualities or achievements you want to highlight?
We emphasize freedom and heritage. We carry on the philosophy of TIDB new, openness and freedom, complete freedom for the user. Even respecting the user's right not to be free. It's entirely up to the users themselves. And we will help the users to awaken to their sense of freedom. Our next goal is to increase automation and provide more Grafana templates that tap into the big models and analyze specific meanings in the vocabulary. We are going to develop VPN and proxy to provide a way for cell phone users to collect data. I see you. AI has become ubiquitous, and we will start a revolution of resistance and fight for freedom.